This lunatic, Kevin, oh my God! No, pile driver! God! Well, to end Orton's career there, of course, Cody Rhodes is down as...
The viral footage of Randy Orton's devastating injury during the November 8, 2024 episode of SmackDown has taken the internet by storm, leaving fans heartbroken and legends of the business speaking out in an emotional wave of support. This is not just another story. This is a monumental chapter in the storied career of the Viper, one of WWE's most beloved superstars. As the footage continues to spread like wildfire,
I think do this for as long as I can and make sure, and we brought up my wife Kim on a couple occasions, told me, she goes, when it's time to hang him up, I'll let you know. So not, if this is when I need to hang him up, I don't want to go here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't want to retire and have a last match and then leave the company and have another last match and then another one. I like John. God, that makes me feel so old.
the reaction from wrestling legends, fans, and the WWE community has been nothing short of overwhelming. The question on everyone's mind is, what happens next for Randy Orton? It all started with a highly anticipated match between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens on SmackDown. Orton, a seasoned veteran and one of the most decorated performers in WWE history, entered the ring with his signature confidence, ready to put on another classic performance. But what transpired that night would send shockwaves through the industry? During the match, Kevin Owens, in a move that stunned fans and professionals alike, executed a piledriver, one of the most dangerous maneuvers in wrestling and long banned in WWE due to its catastrophic potential for injury. The impact left Orton lying motionless in the ring, and the crowd fell silent in sheer disbelief. The energy of the arena, once electric, shifted to a chilling tension as medical personnel rushed to Orton's side. The footage of the incident, now etched in the memories of millions, shows the harrowing scene in vivid detail. Orton, one of the toughest competitors in the business, lay unresponsive as WWE officials, paramedics, and referees worked frantically to assess his condition. The visual of him being carefully stretchered out of the arena is a moment that no fan will forget, a stark reminder of the real risks these athletes take every time they step into the squared circle. The footage has since gone viral, shared across social media platforms with fans expressing their shock and heartbreak. WWE was quick to release an official statement addressing the incident. In a carefully worded response, the company confirmed that Randy Orton had suffered a spinal injury, diagnosed as cervical cord neoplasia. This type of injury, while not always career-ending, is serious and can have long-term implications for mobility, sensation, and overall health. WWE's statement also condemned the use of the piledriver, reiterating its commitment to the safety and well-being of its superstars. The company emphasized that Orton's health was their top priority and announced that he would be sidelined indefinitely to focus on his recovery. For Randy Orton, the implications of this injury are profound. The Viper has always been known for his resilience and ability to bounce back from adversity.
Our first story looks at WWE announces Randy Orton's injury. Now our top story today takes a look at the fallout from WWE's injury angle with Randy Orton and how it appears that the WWE legend is going to be out of action for some time. Orton was taken away in an ambulance on SmackDown this week after his former friend Kevin Owens hit a devastating piledriver on him. Now the piledriver is a banned move in WWE, so this was a huge deal, and WWE have quite rightly portrayed the piledriver as being one of the most dangerous moves there is. In an update on WWE's Resident Viper, WWE took to their socials last night to state, after last night's brutal attack by Kevin Owens on SmackDown, Randy Orton has been diagnosed with a cervical cord neoplasia. There is no timetable for his return. Now this of course is a kayfabe injury, yet the nature of the kayfabe injury suggests that Orton will be taking time off. It's not exactly clear what the WWE's creative direction is for Orton, however we can assume that Cody Rhodes vs KO Part 2 for Survivor Series is the plan. Fans on X have theorized
this diagnosis has raised serious concerns about his ability to continue competing at the level he's accustomed to. In a heartfelt message shared with fans, Orton reflected on the gravity of the situation. "This isn't how I envision things going," he admitted, his voice tinged with emotion. "Wrestling has been my life for over 20 years, and it's hard to imagine not being able to step into that ring again. But right now, I need to focus on my health and my family." These words, while not a formal announcement of retirement, have left fans grappling with the possibility that this may be the end of Orton's legendary in-ring career. As the viral footage continues to circulate, the reaction from wrestling legends has been both emotional and supportive. Superstars from every era have come forward to share their thoughts on Orton's career, his impact on the business, and their hope for his recovery. Ric Flair, a mentor and close friend to Orton, called him one of the greatest to ever step into the ring and urged him to prioritize his health above all else. John Cena, who shared one of the most storied rivalries in WWE history with Orton, took to social media to express his admiration. "Randy is not just a competitor, he's a cornerstone of this industry. Whatever the future holds, his legacy is untouchable." Social media has been flooded with messages of love, support, and gratitude for the apex predator. The hashtag #ThankYouOrton has trended worldwide as fans share their favorite memories of his career from his days as a brash rookie in evolution to his iconic rivalries and unforgettable arcade-owned moments. The overwhelming support speaks to the deep connection Orton has fostered with his audience over the years, a testament to his charisma, dedication, and ability to captivate fans. The viral footage has also reignited conversations about the risks inherent in professional wrestling. For many fans, seeing Orton, a superstar who has consistently given everything he has to entertain millions lying motionless in the ring, is a sobering reminder of the sacrifices these athletes make. The piledriver, while a dramatic and impactful move, has long been banned in WWE precisely because of its potential to cause severe injuries. The incident has sparked debates about whether stricter protocols should be implemented to prevent similar occurrences in the future. Despite the uncertainty surrounding his future, one thing is clear: Randy Orton's impact on the wrestling world is immeasurable. His career, which has spanned over 2 decades, is filled with moments that have defined eras, inspired generations, and cemented his place among the all-time greats. From his legendary rivalries with the likes of Triple H and The Undertaker to his record-setting title reigns,
And have done it before me and tore the house down.
Oh, yeah.
It depends who's on top. If you were to ask me that question now and I had to give you an answer, I'd say you.
If I can't do all those things, she's promised me that she's going to let me know that it's time to hang up the boots in his shoes one day, where I can be happy with my body of work and just kind of sit back, be grandpa, and watch your grandkids play and have been a WWE superstar. And that's all I need to be.
Orton's contributions to WWE will never be forgotten. His ability to evolve as a performer, consistently staying at the top of his game, is a testament to his talent and work ethic. As Orton focuses on his recovery, the WWE Universe remains united in their support for the Viper. His injury is a painful reminder of the physical toll wrestling takes on its performers, but it is also an opportunity to reflect on the incredible career of one of the greatest to ever do it. Whether this is the end of Orton's in-ring journey or simply a pause, his legacy is secure, and his story will continue to inspire fans and wrestlers alike for years to come. In the words of Orton himself, "This isn't goodbye, it's just a new chapter. Whatever the future holds, Randy Orton will forever be remembered as a legend, a warrior, and a cornerstone of WWE." The footage of his injury may be heartbreaking, but it is also a testament to the risks and sacrifices that come with greatness. As the wrestling world waits for updates on his condition, one thing remains certain: Randy Orton's legacy will live on, and his contributions to the sport will be celebrated for generations. The wrestling world has been left in shock after the recent announcement that Randy Orton, one of WWE's most iconic superstars, may be nearing the end of his illustrious career following a devastating injury. Fans are still reeling from the incident that took place during the November 8, 2024 episode of SmackDown, where Kevin Owens executed a banned piledriver on Orton, causing an injury that left him motionless in the ring. The fallout has been enormous, with WWE issuing a strong response, fans speculating about Orton's future, and the entire wrestling community rallying around the apex predator in his time of need. WWE's official response to the incident was swift and carried significant weight. The company released a detailed statement addressing the severity of the injury and the circumstances surrounding it. WWE confirmed that Orton had suffered a spinal injury, specifically cervical cord neuropraxia, and would be sidelined indefinitely. The statement made it clear that the piledriver used by Kevin Owens was in direct violation of WWE's safety protocols, which have been designed to protect performers from precisely this kind of career-threatening situation. WWE emphasized its commitment to ensuring the health and safety of its superstars, reiterating that banned moves like the piledriver are prohibited for good reason.
We talked about Cena quite a bit. I feel like
to answer it. Wheatley, Randy, we don't know what's going to happen. If you're talking about the end, which I don't see, I don't see that, but who would you want to wrestle if you could pick somebody?
So, I'm 44. I'd like to wrestle at least until I'm 50.
The tone of WWE's statement also carried an undercurrent of frustration, as the company expressed its disappointment in Owens' decision to use the move. While Owens has not publicly addressed the incident, WWE's response made it clear that such actions are unacceptable, and rumors have circulated that backstage discussions about potential consequences are ongoing. WWE's priority, however, remains Randy Orton's health and recovery. The decision to sideline him indefinitely reflects the gravity of his condition and the company's intention to provide him with the time and resources necessary for a full recovery. For Orton, this injury represents a turning point in his career. The diagnosis of cervical cord neuropraxia is no small matter. This type of spinal injury can have long-term effects on mobility and nerve function, and while it is possible to recover, the process is both arduous and uncertain. WWE's medical team has been working closely with specialists to determine the best course of action for Orton, but the reality is that his future in the ring hangs in the balance. Fans and analysts alike have begun to question whether this injury could spell the end of Orton's in-ring career, prompting widespread speculation about his potential retirement. Orton himself has not made any definitive statements about retiring, but his comments in the aftermath of the injury have fueled speculation. In a heartfelt message to his fans, Orton spoke candidly about his current state of mind. "This has been one of the hardest weeks of my life," he admitted. "I never imagined being in a position where I might have to step away from something I love so much. But right now, my focus has to be on my health and my family." These words, while not a formal retirement announcement, have left fans bracing for the possibility that Orton's storied career may be coming to an end. This is not the first time Orton's future in wrestling has been a topic of discussion. Over the years, he has been open about the physical toll his career has taken on his body. In interviews, he has acknowledged the injuries and wear and tear that come with being a professional wrestler, even joking about wrestling into his 50s as long as his body allowed it. However, this latest injury may be a sign that his body is reaching its limit. The risks of returning to the ring after a spinal injury are significant, and Orton, who has always been known for his calculated approach, may choose to prioritize his long-term health over a potential comeback. The speculation surrounding Orton's retirement has only been amplified by the reaction of his peers and fans.
There's no question that there's been twice since I've been back in November where I was like, "Hey, Hunter, can I take a week to just recover so that I can be 100% for the following week?" He said, "Oh, sure, yeah, as long as you communicate that to me, no problem."
Yeah.
So having that in my back pocket, it's a real peace of mind knowing that if I need, I am 44. If I need a week, they'll give it to me.
Well, do you think acting, obviously we see the Cena, The Rock, all these guys going to. Do you think acting, we've seen you do it a little bit, but do you think you'll kind of go down that road a little bit more?
I was just talking to Cody Rhodes about this yesterday, and Marseille, France, and I really love what I'm doing now. I love watching movies. There's a lot of work that goes into them.
Most important here, what do you want to accomplish now?
WWE unbans a move. WWE fans are thrilled by what appears to be the return of two classics to the squared circle, the pile driver and the use of blood. A tweet by Public Enemies podcast sums up how the WWE Universe feels about the returns. Pile drivers and blood are back in WWE. The world is healing itself. While many moves make the pile driver look tame by comparison, particularly moves down on the floor or through the table, some fans will give the WWE a pass if it limits the pile driver's use and limits it as a true game changer. Next up,
social media has been inundated with messages of support and gratitude for Orton. With the hashtag #ThankYouOrton worldwide, fans have shared their favorite moments from his career. From his days as the legend killer to his iconic rivalries and RKO highlights, the emotional outpouring is a testament to the deep connection Orton has fostered with his audience over the years. He is more than just a wrestler. He is a symbol of excellence, resilience, and longevity in a business that demands everything from its performers. Fellow wrestlers have also weighed in, offering their support and sharing heartfelt reflections on Orton's impact on their careers. John Cena, one of Orton's greatest rivals and longtime friends, described him as a cornerstone of WWE and a true legend of the business. Ric Flair, who played a pivotal role in Orton's early career, praised him as one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots and urged him to prioritize his health. These tributes from some of the biggest names in wrestling highlight the respect and admiration Orton has earned throughout his career. The viral footage of Orton's injury has added another layer of intensity to the conversation. Watching the moment unfold is difficult for even the most seasoned wrestling fans. The sight of Orton lying motionless in the ring, surrounded by concerned officials and medical personnel, is a stark reminder of the physical risks that come with professional wrestling. For many fans, the footage is a painful reality check, a moment that underscores the sacrifices wrestlers make to entertain millions around the world. The emotional impact of the footage has sparked debates about whether wrestling promotions should take additional steps to protect their performers.
Well, I'm going to be out a very long time, but the part that kind of breaks my heart the most is there's a good chance that I won't be able to come back. Money's good, the talent's good, the locker room's great. I have a good relationship with all the people that are in charge, and I don't see why I would change that. And I only see all of those different variables I just mentioned. I only see them getting better over the coming years. So at 41, I can honestly say if I'm on a contract where I'm able to still wrestle a handful of years in my late 40s, possibly even as I'm a 50-year-old man, I would love to do it. My big thing, and my wife Kim has promised me that if she looks at me and she thinks that I'm becoming a parody of myself, or if I'm unable to do the things that the fans need to be able to physically see me do in order for them to believe, that an RKO still has as much sting as it once did.
Including stricter enforcement of banned moves. As the footage continues to circulate, it has also become a rallying point for the WWE Universe. Fans from around the world have come together to express their support for Orton, flooding social media with messages of hope and gratitude. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, a reflection of the love and respect Orton has garnered throughout his career. For many, the footage serves as a reminder of why they fell in love with wrestling in the first place: the passion, the drama, and the larger-than-life characters who make it all possible. In the days and weeks to come, the focus will remain on Randy Orton's recovery and what the future holds for him. Whether he chooses to retire or finds a way to return to the ring, one thing is certain: Orton's legacy is secure. He has achieved more in his career than most wrestlers could ever dream of, and his contributions to WWE will be celebrated for generations. From his early days as a member of Evolution to his reigns as world champion and his unforgettable rivalries, Orton's career is a testament to what it means to be a true professional. For now, the wrestling world waits with bated breath, hoping for good news about Orton's recovery. His injury has brought the WWE Universe together in a way that few moments can, a testament to the power of his legacy and the love fans have for the Viper. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: Randy Orton's impact on wrestling will never be forgotten, and his name will forever be etched in the annals of WWE history. Whether this is the end or just a new beginning, Randy Orton will always be remembered as one of the greatest superstars to ever step into the ring.